if the WNBA can't keep these dumb motherfuckers in check, then maybe I should just walk the fuck away.
Caitlin Clark is gone. Not injured, not resting, just gone. Moments ago, the WNBA quietly erased its biggest star from the spotlight, and fans are losing it.
Caitlin Clark didn't get injured. She didn't ask for a break. She didn't even have an off game. She just vanished. No starting lineup, no warm-up, no press conference, no explanation. And now, whispers are spreading that the WNBA's biggest rookie star has been quietly put on a blacklist, a list no player survives. And here's the kicker. If what's being said behind closed doors is even half true, this isn't just about Caitlin. This could blow the entire league wide open. It started like any other game night, until her name was missing from the starting lineup. Fans figured it was a glitch, until she didn't come off the bench. No injury report, no load management, not even a personal reasons excuse. Just nothing. This is the same Caitlin Clark who was leading her team in points, assists, and, let's be real, headlines. The rookie who was filling arenas and spiking ratings every time she touched the court. So why would the league bench the one player single-handedly pulling new fans into women's basketball? That's the question nobody had an answer for. At least, not officially. Within hours, the speculation started. Some insiders called it rest. Others hinted at disciplinary reasons. But here's the weird part. Those same insiders admitted something felt off. No missed practices, no fights with teammates, no drop in performance. In fact, one rumor says she'd just come out of a closed-door meeting with WNBA officials, where she allegedly called out the league's marketing strategy as tone-deaf and out of touch with real fans. And then, within 72 hours, her minutes started dropping, until she was erased from the lineup entirely. Coincidence? Or step one of a calculated takedown? That's when the so-called Blacklist Theory started spreading. If you've never heard of it, here's how it goes. The league doesn't officially announce it exists. They don't put it in writing, but players who push too hard, speak too loud, or refuse to play the good soldier role, they suddenly find themselves buried in rotations, cut from marketing campaigns, or conveniently injured without ever stepping wrong. It's not suspension, it's slow erasure. And Caitlin Clark, the most high-profile rookie in WNBA history, might just be the latest name added. If the league thought they could do it quietly, Sophie Cunningham had other plans. In a post-game interview that felt more like a declaration of war, she dropped this bomb. You don't sideline your biggest star unless you're scared of her power. No cliches, no sugarcoating, just straight up calling out the league on national TV. Clips of her quote blew up on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and suddenly, the blacklist wasn't just fan speculation anymore. Sophie accused the league of retaliation, of caring more about control than progress, and of playing politics with players' careers. Fans rallied instantly behind her. Hashtags like #StandWithSophie and #FreeClark trended overnight. Then, Lexi Hull walked into the press room and delivered one line that lit the internet on fire. If Caitlin Clark can be treated like this, what do you think they'll do to the rest of us? No fluff, no filter, just a direct warning to every player in the league. She followed it with a black and white photo of herself and Caitlin, captioned with one word: loyalty. Fans lost it. Was this aimed at the league? At teammates? At executives? Nobody knew, but the message was clear. This was bigger than one player. Reports soon leaked that Lexi was helping organize a quiet coalition of younger players, ones who were tired of being told to know their place and afraid of ending up on the same invisible list. Lexi then posted, and quickly deleted, a tweet that read, "If you want to build a legacy, stop silencing the ones who create it." Screenshots went viral instantly, and according to sources close to multiple franchises, the locker rooms were starting to split. Veterans versus newcomers, silence versus rebellion. If the blacklist exists, players were now openly wondering who might be next. Meanwhile, fans went full detective mode, freeze-framing game footage where Caitlin got shoved without a foul call, pulling stats to prove she was outperforming starters, noticing the league's official channels had cut her appearances almost in half. And when the WNBA finally broke its silence, a cold, PR-polished statement calling it a strategic rotation decision and telling fans to trust the process. Translation? We're not telling you anything. The backlash tripled overnight. Clark's jersey sales tanked. Ticket returns spiked in cities where she was no longer playing. And according to leaked reports, at least 2 major sponsors privately asked the league for answers before continuing promotions. That's corporate code for fix this or we walk. Then came the joint interview that turned the Blacklist Theory into something much bigger. Sophie looked dead into the camera and said, "If this is how you treat the player who built your league, no one's safe." Lexi followed it with, "We've been told to stay quiet for too long. Not anymore." The clip went viral instantly. NBA players reposted it. Former WNBA stars cheered them on. Fans started organizing campaigns aimed directly at the league's sponsors. At this point, the question isn't just, where's Caitlyn? It's, what else is the league hiding? Because if a rookie with this much star power can be erased without warning, what does that mean for every other player who dares to speak out? And maybe, just maybe, the so-called blacklist isn't a theory anymore. We may never see the actual list, but when Sophie, Lexi, and thousands of fans are all saying the same thing, you have to wonder, if they're willing to take down their biggest star, who's really running the WNBA? And how long before the next name gets crossed off the court?